ran away. He went with his Rabbi, they ran away across the lake. They got a wagon, and he was hiding, so he was hiding. So his Rabbi said to him, why are you hiding? He quoted a pasuk from Yeshaya. Pasuk Yeshaya is, which actually this chapter of Yeshaya, the prophet, is chapter 26, and I'll read to you. The introduction to chapter 26 is a song of rejoicing and thankfulness for the protection of Jerusalem and the fall and humiliation of the enemy cities. So we're back to talking. This is Yeshaya talked about Jerusalem before what's his name. So he says, Lech ami bai b'chaderecha, go my people and hide in your rooms. Yeshaya is saying, don't worry, there'll come a time that Yerushalayim will give back to the Jews, Mashiach will come, will all be restored. He says, don't worry. Lech ami bai b'chaderecha, go my people, go into your rooms. Chavi kemat rega, hide yourself for a moment, adav razam, until the anger will pass. So now, if I ever quoted this pasuk, he says, Chavi kemat rega, you're supposed to hide for a little bit until the anger passes. So that's why he ran away. So then, they were looking for him. You know, the guards were looking for him, they know where to find him. So at this, came to the end, came the Chassid of Shmuel Munkis. Shmuel Munkis is a very well-known Chassid. He was a Chassid of the Alter Rebbe. The most famous thing that he did was outside the Alter Rebbe's shul was a bar, and he did a chin-up, pull-up, and he was hanging there. And someone said to him, what are you doing? He said, what do you mean? If you go by the shoemaker, there's a sign, there's a shoe hanging. You go by a tailor, he has a suit hanging. So there should be a chassid hanging outside. And other stories like that about Shmuel Munkis, who was known to have a very sharp sense of humor, but he's a very, very devout and holy Jew. Another story that's well known was at the time of Farbrengen. So this is a good Farbrengen because when you need a Farbrengen, you need to have l'chaim, and you have to have farbais, something to eat afterwards. Then you need a great speaker. So you need this is a perfect Farbrengen because Rabbi Levi. So it was late at night, and they brought in some roasted meat, whatever it was exactly. And everybody saw it, and they're like, oh. Everyone, it's late at night, and you had a couple of times, you have an appetite. So Shmuel saw it, he took it and started dancing around the table. And we're chasing after us, what are you doing? You want to eat it, give us back the meat. He took it and he threw it into the garbage. Ooh. Now they're really upset at him, like they were hungry. As they're chasing after him, why do you do this? Because they want to beat him up. You perfectly good food, and you throw it away. Like, what's wrong with you? So as they're doing it, the butcher, the wife of the butcher, comes running in and saying, "Don't eat the meat. That meat came from an animal that was shechted. It actually is not kosher. Don't eat it." So then they realize, aha. So he saved them from eating not kosher meat. But then they got upset and said, "What are you? You're a prophet?" Then they really wanted to beat him up. What are you making believe? And that was Shmuel. So just to give you a feeling of who he was. So the Alter Rebbe said to him, what should I do? Should I give myself up to the